Ghetto as fuck. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sister to Sister. This is my brother. Um, what you want to call yourself?
It's gonna be Red Dog.
Red Dog. Okay, this is Red Dog here. Um, my sister, she's doing some extra shit. I'll look at this right now, but I don't care right now. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so today's topic is: does good sex create toxic relationships? How do you feel about that, Reginald? Red Dog.
Well, that relationship is a serious situation.
Okay, does good sex create toxic relationships?
Make it toxic, yeah. If you don't have a, if you don't have a, if you both don't have an understanding of what type of relationship y'all in, then it's gonna be toxic. There's different possibilities on what.
You trying to do code words right now. Let's be blunt, okay, nigga.
You mean be blunt?
Let's be blunt.
No.
So, have you been in a relationship based, and you wanted to be with her because she had good coochie, and that wasn't like the right reason? No.
No.
Okay.
It was not. No.
Oh, so okay, you're lying on live right now.
See, what you fail to understand is there are people in the world that just want to be with somebody just to be with them. It don't have to be for sex or money. It just be because you like who they are as a person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's about it for me.
That's about it. You mad? All right. Welcome to Sister Sister. LEELEE Christ.
Rama, you ain't shit for starting without me, girl.
We got you. Nigga, your daddy. Okay, so today's topic is: does good sex create toxic relationships?
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, sometimes the sex doesn't even have to be good.
Just giving up your body, giving up your body makes you attached to a person if you don't know how to disconnect less than feelings, I guess. I don't know how to.
So what was you doing? Put Reggie on blast?
I was trying to, but he's gonna get beat up at home probably. So he's trying to code everything out.
So what was you trying to put him on blast about?
Because his relationship that he's in now was based off of sex. It created a toxic relationship. My personal opinion, if sister's on here, I know no. But anyway, yeah, that's my personal opinion right there.
Well, okay then. I mean, I'm not going to speak on my brother's relationship, but
you asked me the question though.
I did. Maybe I'm being toxic right now, secretly.
Exactly.
Undercover toxic, but no, like I just feel like sometimes a lot of women don't get the love that they're supposed to get from family and their parents, and they seek it from other men, and men, they just be needing help sometimes, so they don't mind slanging a little dick, and giving out, some attention for that. So, I just think it's sad sometimes when, I look back and think about how I used to equate sex with love, and that's not it. I've realized that a lot of men could sling dick all day long and not be in love with a woman. And
they need a place to stay.
Yeah, a lot of the times they do need a place to stay. And I'm not knocking dudes that come from broken homes themselves, but we gotta try to see the red flags. Like if he don't fuck with his family, none of his family care, and he's gone for like days at a time because he at your house. Like 9 times out of 10, he's probably with you because nobody else really fucks with him like that. And he likes the attention, and he likes the food, he likes the place to stay. And you'll be surprised how many people don't even have that shit. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, other than that, it does create toxic relationships. I've been in a lot of relationships because of it, you know, and it was definitely toxic because me subscribing to dick only and not their mind and feelings, I guess. You know, I probably low key flipped out when the shit was about to go in. I'm thinking like, oh my god, when am I gonna get some who dick? Who am I gonna fuck next? You feel me? That's how I used to think. Who am I gonna fuck next? Like he has some good dick. Am I gonna find some good dick just like his? And our relationship was toxic because we could call each other kinds of names and shit like that, but as long as we had sex with each other, I felt better. I subscribe to sex to make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's with a lot of women, dudes fuck up and we take them back, as long as we have some good makeup sex. And, I don't know. I need to speak to the fellas for a moment, because I love me some black men, but, you got to stop preying on damaged females. Like y'all know when you see an insecure female, when you see a female who's deprived of love and is just searching for love anywhere that she can try to get it. I feel like you men need to step up and recognize that that woman needs to heal and take a step back away from that instead of, trying to think that you can fix it with your dick when you know damn well you don't want this woman like that. So I just think the men need to, stop fucking these women and then calling them crazy when they expect that y'all are together. It's not clear for us sometimes as women. We sometimes equate you spending so much time and you having sex with us to us being in a relationship. And I don't think that's too far off, really, but I understand from a man's point of view where you just want to have fun, maybe. Maybe you just want somewhere to lay your head for the night, something soft to get up under. But you can't just do that to damage women. It has to be a mutual understanding. You can tell when a woman is trying to leech off of you and trying to be that person in your life. And you can tell a woman that just wants to have fun also. So we got to get the men to stop doing that. Like, it don't matter how much we beg you or how much we say we want to take care of you and be with you. That might sound good because maybe your mother didn't do that for you, or maybe you didn't have a woman to, already present that to you to where you don't need to pretend to love somebody to get those things. So,
and it's not just the men either; it's the females also.
yeah.
Because I guess these recent years or whatever, I might have sex with a guy, and I know I play mind games a lot sometimes, but then again, I don't think I play mind games. I might tell a guy, I don't know what it is about trying to pinpoint a certain individual out. I don't know how to word this shit. I might say like, after we have sex, so yeah, I probably love you, this and that, but I don't love him that way. I don't love him in that way,
Hold on. So, without being provoked, you say the "I love you" word, or
that's if he says it first,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that you just be into it, like, oh, I love you.
Oh hell no, ain't nobody dick.
You're saying you say it back just to be nice. I mean, but that goes back to the man, though.
That might cause confusion, but the thing I'm saying that if I really don't want that man, I'm just trying to separate sex. If anything, like it don't get all emotionally attached, and they get emotionally attached, and they feel like I'm playing games with them and all that shit because I'm still communicating with them.
Oh, so you're saying in the case of a man being serious with a woman,
Yeah,
and a woman feeding into it, and she really don't want that for herself. I mean, that's fucked up also. I mean, I've never met many women that did that. You're probably one of the more fucked up women that I know.
I'm not fucked up, okay? I just feel like niggas think because I'm a plus size woman, they could, they might think I have low self-esteem or something. I don't know, but
Yeah, there are dudes
you
that
get
pray.
played. You get played at the end of the day.
I mean, dudes prey on women like that. That they think they have low self esteem. that's why I was saying, like, I want to get on the men for a second because
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like men like purposefully seek out women like that, seek out women that don't have that self esteem or don't have that confidence. I feel like sometimes men seek that in women and prey on it for their own benefit.
Mhm.
You know, I'm talking about the men who aren't well off themselves.
Financially unstable,
Yeah,
seek out bigger women.
yeah, no help from their family too.
Mhm.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bigger women. It could be super skinny women.
Or somebody they're not really physically attracted to.
Right, super weird looking
Yeah.
women.
Mhm.
So oh shit, Courtney on, what's up, Courtney?
This bitch know we about to get paid. So
Alita,
I'm
shut
just
up.
playing. Hello, Courtney. What's up, girl? You know we love you. Anyway, but
What's up, Courtney? Courtney, we talking about how good sex can sometimes, you know, bring about a toxic ass relationship. Like I know you've had relationships, Courtney, and you can probably attest to the fact where sometimes when you give up the cookie too fast, that shit can get toxic. So I think men and women, can attest to this situation. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment, Courtney. Give some perspective on your end on.
or you could join. I'm about to send a link if you wanna.
Oh
Shut
yeah,
up.
anybody can join. How
Mhm.
do you want to put her on the spot to join? Some people don't want to be.
I said, or she could join. It's an option. She
Okay.
don't have to join. She could tell us about her toxic experiences.
Anybody can join. Actually, we sent the link in the comments. So yeah,
I get what you're saying. Like guys, prey on
insecure women.
insecure women, and I think they sense that sometimes, you know, but I feel like also females they prey on older men, thinking they're gonna die next year or so just to get money out of them.
That's facts.
But
Right?
that's not even a toxic. Is that a toxic relationship? Or that's just a
I
money
mean,
thing?
I think that's more consensual than anything because I think older men recognize that a woman that is super young doesn't necessarily want them for a physical attraction. So they probably guess that it's something financial. So, like I feel like that's more consensual than a man like trying to seek on a woman that, is down and out.
So it's really the man that's creating these toxic relationships because they giving out good penis and they really don't want the women. They just want what they have. Because if that man had a lot of money, they probably wouldn't even subscribe to that type of woman.
Right. I mean, I agree to that
Hmm.
last part, but I think it's not just the men. I think women could equally say that they, play their own role. Because honestly, like for a man to prey on a woman that's insecure and down and out and, just really not feeling herself, I feel like us women need to recognize that that's a space and time to where we probably don't need to be in a relationship. We need to grow to love ourselves and then possibly start looking for people that we want to be with. So I don't think it works every time when you get in a relationship and you don't love yourself. There's rare instances where, you guys grow to find love for one another and then yourselves also. There's rare instances, but most of the time you want to make sure you have that self love because you'll end up, bringing toxic shit in a relationship. You don't have
Exactly.
peace.
Trying to say I'm gonna kill myself if you leave and saying shit like that, just trying to make the man feel bad for what not wanting you. And I feel like some men are straight up, they tell you what it is, and then females, don't subscribe to it.
Honestly, like I feel like all serious relationships, like they've threatened to kill themselves in it. Cause like I swear to God, like
I haven't threatened to kill myself. I threatened to kill him.
I mean, suicide, homicide, it's all a side. You know what I mean? If you're not threatening violence in a relationship, maybe that person is, either nice enough not to take you to 10 or that probably wasn't a real serious relationship. But I know I haven't, I'm more of a homicidal one too. Like I'll kill your ass. But, on the flip side, I've been told, by, I'm not going to say who or whatever, but it's been said, oh, I'm going to kill myself. Like, do it. So I said it. I moment because I knew they were capping, you know. But
Oh, I think it looks so.
yeah, I just, I don't subscribe to that type of shit when I'm in like a heated argument. Like somebody tries to be so evil and try to say they're going to kill themselves. I just say do it. Like
I said do it too. I said it too. I honestly wanted him to do it.
I'm lying. I didn't say do it.
I said do it.
I tried my best to stop
Nah,
that
fuck
from
that.
happening. I knew they was lying. I knew they was lying, but still, like I knew it was a cry for help, so I played into it. I'm not gonna lie. Let me stop lying. I lied. I never said do it.
I said do it.
I think about it though. Like that's what I be thinking in my head. I'm like, just do it then, motherfucker. You're lying. But then I just, no, don't. Why?
No, do it. I mean, and females are they just crazy. They want you to. I just want some of you women to ask yourself: if you take away the dick and just try to get to know that person, or just take away the dick and just reminisce on how this man actually acts, how he talk, how he, present himself. Is that the person you really want to be with? Just take away the good dick. Like you need to open up your mind, like, and realize what type of human you bring in your life. Because that shit, good sex is toxic. It really is. It makes you, it clouds your mind. You don't know whether you really like this person for them or for the dick. In every relationship, I can honestly say it was their fucking dick. I mean, I had some.
We were introduced to sex so young, though.
Well, I'm trying to think if I really had a good guy.
Probably not because like I don't think. I'm not saying the guys that were older than us talking to us at a young age weren't good guys. I'm just saying that, usually they're not like on that type of train of thought. They're just trying to really fuck. But yeah.
And it's sad, it's sad. I'm just thinking about a lot of shit I used to do just to keep the dick around,
Because we never had that though. And like I said, we were introduced to a lot of sexual shit at a young age. Not my, our mother was not aware. Okay?
Yeah.
So you got to watch your kids first of all, because you think your kids are good. Don't leave your pornos out on DVD. Just want to say that.
And I feel like we think sex is a form of love, which it can be in certain instances, like if you're married and shit like that, or.
Yeah, I mean, I think that takes your love to another level. That's a way of expressing your love. But love is an action, but not like a sexual action. It's like there's multiple facets in love. I think sex is a reward, like a reward for love, like a piece of candy at the end of love. When you get sex.
Yeah, maybe.
But does sex really describe love? No, it can't. Because I love people that I don't have sex with. I love a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But I think having sex with an individual, good sex, know their personality for real, like that could just.
No, I mean that's just what we've learned. This is no ritual, no religion. This is just from living life. It's better to know the person you're having sex with because shit gets complicated. You might really like him and want to take it to the next level, and he don't. He might like you and want to take it to the next level, but you don't. Can't just be slanging a thing.
Exactly. And I don't appreciate men out here who's saying that they're not with a female and they still continue to have sex and just fucking confusing this women. Like that's a big thing out there. Like stop fucking the bitch if you're not together and she really likes you and you keep giving her dick. It's gonna confuse her.
Why do y'all do that? Like, if you happen to be a male and you happen to play this back and watch this, please tell us in the comments. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all have sex with a woman that you know likes you a lot, but refuse to really make her a priority in your life? Or maybe it's, a woman's obsession with titles.
Mm.
Because he could be slanging his D to her. He might be spending all his time with her, spending his money. Might not necessarily be talking to anyone else either. But, sometimes women, like, we always be like, oh, what am I to you? Am I your girlfriend? Some dudes just like the freeness of it all. I like that. Like, I could get with that. I don't like any codes for anything. You know what I mean? So, okay, what's up, Josh? Josh, how you feeling today, Josh? Josh has made a comment. Let's see what he has said. It is always that, or do women make whole relations in their head? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Are you tired? I bet, man. Tune in to Josh Straight Up podcast, man. He's live.
Women do make whole relationships in their head when you're giving them some good penis. I used to do that a lot. So in my mind, so I'm not even gonna give you all my dick count, but every dick I had, so except for a few, I probably thought I was in a relationship with them. I wasn't. So yeah, we do create whole relationships in our fucking head for sure. I can't say that.
Yeah.
I told women I don't want a relationship. I just want fun, and they plan our whole future. Like, well, hey man, I told you this ain't that. Well, stop. Once you see a girl planning your whole future with them, that's when you stop having sex with them. Obviously, they're going fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but like, that's the thing. That's probably something we should ask, like, before we start having sex with people. Like, we gotta have them define exactly what sex means to them. Because, if y'all both agree that, look, we can just have sex, we're friends, whoop-de whoop, then that'll probably be safe. But if you have a person who's like, oh yeah, sex is everything to me, I need to make sure, I love this person, blah, blah, blah. Then 9 times out of 10, that's probably a crazy person. You probably need to run. Yeah, you need to run.
She says I run away.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why you do?
Right.
Yeah, shit sucks, but it definitely create toxic relationships and.
Yeah, but that you brought up a good point though, like because like even after dudes know that that's not what they want, they keep fucking her. Like, oh, this bitch crazy as shit, but she fine. Her head is cool, so I'm gonna keep fucking her, but I'm damn sure gonna keep her away from my family and all that shit. All my friends, hell no, it ain't even that. Meanwhile, she all in love and shit, trying to meet your parents, trying to meet your friends, and blowing up your phone and shit, trying to see what you're doing. Like, but you only making time to slang your dick. Stop doing that to them women. That is a telltale sign of a woman who is broken. A woman who just lets you fuck her.
Even if you tell her that you don't want a relationship, it's a broken woman. So I used to be broken. I did.
We all been there.
I ain't get fucking niggas home we wasn't together. You still getting me dick with together, nigga. You feel me? But that's why I don't subscribe to dick anymore. Well, not right now. I'm not gay. But other than that, but yeah, I'd rather be celibate. Not put toxic penis in my life because I know how I am personally. I don't know. I think I can handle it honestly. All the shit I've been through, I can handle it.
But you're gonna be fucking up other people in your path. Like, you might be able to handle it now, but maybe the dudes that want to be sexually intimate with you, maybe they want your ass to sit the fuck down. You do got two boys, they trying to play stepdaddy, and you trying to slang that thing. I mean, I'm not judging you. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not judging you.
I feel like you're judging me.
Maybe a little bit. Like,
I can fucking not have emotions involved anymore. I don't know what I want in life.
Alita, you just need you a good man that'll just do everything that you need.
I don't want nobody to submit to me. I think women think they can handle it. That fuck nigga, shut the fuck
Exactly. I feel the same way, Josh. Like, women talk all that good shit. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I just wanted some dick. Like, 1 week later, blowing you up every 10 minutes. Where are you at? You coming over? I made you some food. Like,
I used to do that.
that's some scary shit. That's scary.
I used to do it with the maintenance man.
That's creepy. Like, got all his favorite shit. Like, yeah, I bought you some
I bought
stuff.
It was one time with the maintenance man, because he was using some dick on his little breaks and shit or whatever. I'm at the apartment. He's giving me that maintenance man. Just so he could sleep somewhere during his breaks, probably. But, we were going to talk about table. I said, I made some food. It's on the table, some eggs, some bacon.
Luring the nigga in there. And then sometimes dudes really be hungry. Like, dudes be coming from fucking weird places also. Like, wasn't he married?
Bitch, I didn't know he was married, okay? I didn't know the nigga was married.
That wasn't on no judgment shit.
I knew he was married afterwards.
But my point was about to be like, his wife probably wasn't feeding him. Like, he didn't have no lunch at his job. Like, a whole bunch of shit could have made him fall for that thirst trap. Like, oh shit, she got some food, she got some pussy, let me go over there. Like, knowing damn well he wasn't gonna divorce that
You
girl.
made me look like I fucked married men.
I'm not making you look like you fucked married men. Look, she didn't know the dude was married. Like, it was the maintenance man. They liked each other. Alita, you tell the story because I always have word vomit and I'm putting out more information.
Okay, check this. I didn't know the nigga was married. Not until like years later, okay?
I feel bad now.
I probably was married when I was pregnant with Monty. Because I was about to fuck him when I was pregnant with Monty, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, his wife called me. You feel me? She called me. I know this nigga was married. You feel me? And she asked me, did I fuck him? You know what? I just hung up on her because I just knew that was gonna.
So you didn't tell her?
I didn't tell her. Well, no, I told her years ago, but I didn't tell her that he tried to fuck me days before she called me. I didn't tell her that because obviously they got some going on in a relationship and I ain't got time for that bullshit. And you know what? This nigga had my name under an apartment complex. Man, that shit was wild.
They had your name under apartments, bro.
Yes.
Who cares if you knew or not? No judgment. I mean, I think there's a valid reason to judge if she knew that he was married. I mean, I just want to touch back on you not telling her. Like, because me, like, I would probably want to know. You know, like, you might have given her a fucking out, you know? Like, if you would have just told her, like, that could have been...
I told her years ago. She told me how... Because she asked me, like, what's years ago? Because they've been married for, like, 8 years, and it was less than 8 years ago. I'm like, oh, shit. Now I just hung up on her because that could have been his fatality. She could have killed him, you know? So,
you think she would have killed him?
Probably how she was talking.
I don't know. Sometimes I think bitches be looking for shit because they just want a reason to leave. So maybe she was digging up his old bitches. Like, one of these bitches is going to tell me something so I can get out of here, get half of that check.
Man, listen.
You know?
It was crazy because she only found out because I texted him, and it was the apartment complex texting him. And she didn't understand why, so she called me.
Like, apartments? Why are you calling my husband? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was very toxic right there. I really liked the maintenance man. I did.
That's a good topic to talk about though. Like, cause I don't know. I feel some type of way. Cause like, if you don't know anything, you don't know not shit. You meet a nice handsome guy, y'all fucking around, and then you happen to find out he has a wife. You cut him off and everything, but she calls you looking for answers. Do you give her the answers or do you
I feel like
hang up?
I feel like it depends how serious you was with that person.
Really? You think it depends?
Yeah, because I had plenty of bitches call me about their nigga that I know they was with.
Did you snitch?
I sure the fuck did snitch.
Okay.
Remember that one guy from Okay, never mind. Because you didn't even know I fucked him, so I'm not even gonna
Oh,
say
don't
his name.
tell me who
I'm not
you.
even gonna say his name.
Who?
Anyway, anyway, I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, I'm so stupid.
You are stupid.
I
I don't know. I would personally want to know, and then I would personally tell. I would definitely snitch, blow up his whole shit.
Mm.
I will tell her meet me for coffee. I'll buy. We'll sit down, have a whole conversation, line up dates, all the evidence.
Mm.
Because that's what I would want for me. I would want it to make sense. Because like with my husband, like if a female comes to me and tells me some bullshit about him, I'm gonna want proof, or I'm probably not gonna believe you.
Yeah, that's why it's no point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Sometimes no
believe you.
point. I mean, I had hella proof, but I wasn't about to. But anyway, but yeah, those are like pretty much toxic relationships. Like making some man come and fuck me, knowing that he had some good ass dick, and he should have knew that I was gonna like him, but he had a whole wife. Which
That is so
fucked up.
scary.
It is scary. It is scary. It's scary as fuck. That's why I don't fuck with nobody now. I just stay to myself. I'm celibate. If a nigga want to talk to me, we could talk as friends only.
But that's why I want women to just snitch. Like not on no police shit, just snitch to me. Like you can't be on the nigga's side, Alita. Like I don't get that shit. I would want the evidence.
I mean, I usually give out evidence, but at a time in my life, sometimes because it was some friends that I fell out with, and I had evidence, and they blamed me for it. So like, it's not my fault that your nigga was looking at me, bitch. I didn't know that was your nigga. But anyway,
Married women cheat more. Trust me. That's probably a fact.
mhm.
That's probably a fact. Me personally, as a married woman for 8 years, I've never cheated. Somebody come on this app right now and say that I fucked them in the past 8 years. That's not my husband. And
You
trust
say
me,
kudos.
it's really hard. It's hard work. You know what I mean? I know it's hard for him too. Like I can't tell him.
That's because y'all really love each other.
That don't mean shit. I don't love him all the time. He don't love me all the time. That's marriage.
But y'all still love each other. You have deep feelings for each other. That's real. I feel
Yeah.
like people who cheat in a relationship all the time is not satisfied with that person.
I'm not
And then
satisfied all the time.
they don't want the motherfucker. Okay, that's how I fucking feel.
That's what it boils down
You know.
to. Or I mean, like I feel like when you make a covenant with somebody, when you join that secret society with your partner, like I feel like you got to keep your word, and keeping your word means through thick and thin, ups and downs, broke or poor. Broke or poor is the same shit. Broke or rich, like go in the other room if I'm mad at you. I've gone long times not speaking to my husband, like being in the same space and not talking to him.
Mhm.
That made me miss him.
Yeah, you gotta miss each other. You
Yeah.
gotta miss each other. But besides that, I feel like men wandering off, they're not happy in a relationship, fucking other bitches, it's creating other toxic relationships, which is not fucking cool. And females, I mean, I cheated a few times, but it was on some get back shit.
Yeah.
Definitely on some get back shit.
Yeah.
But
I was a cheater. Not on my husband, but
that was on some get back shit.
my baby dad. Yeah, I was on some get back shit too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we gotta be aware of these things, because that shit could cause fucking you could get killed because of shit like that. You could definitely get killed, which is not cool. Just because you keep giving a bitch some dick and you confusing her. I know a couple of men like that.
Yeah. So
He keeps talking about they're not together, but he keeps fucking her.
yeah.
Keeps, being around this person, and he thinks this bitch is crazy. No, nigga, you're crazy because you keep sleeping with this woman after you know you don't want this woman.
Sometimes they get in too deep. They get scared.
It's nothing scary about breaking up with somebody. Yes, it is. Yes, I'm not even gonna sit here like, because I was young. out here fucking, looking for love and shit like that. They give you some good dick. Yeah, we're in a relationship, you know.
Exactly.
You're not going nowhere, buddy. I'm gonna kill you.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't. I was about to say like you don't know. You don't know what you're talking about if you really feel like you know you've never been through a situation to where you're not the person they're crazy or a person that's been crazy towards you because you didn't fuck this person. It's crazy. It happens. So, moral of the story: stop fucking people that you don't want to be with for real, or you can't see yourself building something with, or you both don't have a mutual understanding that it's just sex. And then you have to be able to read between the lies that us women tell, because sometimes we lie and say, "Cool, it's all right if it's just sex," but you have to look at the actions after those words. Like we keep calling you, keep trying to make you spend time, we keep on just trying to be your wife type shit, then just cut it off. Just be like, look, I think we have a misunderstanding. You're a great person, but you're doing too much. And I want you to do too much with your husband, and I'm not your husband. So,
That would be. I think that would save a lot of people.
mhm.
You know, that would save a lot of people. Like, stop giving people false hope. You know, because I know damn well some of the niggas I was with, some of the niggas who had some good dick. I know damn well them niggas had a lot of money. They would not subscribe to me, and I'm okay with that. You feel me? Like I realize that because I won't subscribe to them either. You know, like.
I just got a little sad just thinking about like my ex and like how I probably trapped him into being with me.
Mm,
Yeah, because now that I think about it, like I don't feel like because then he ghosted me for a whole week in the beginning of our relationship, and I was just being crazy, like calling him, blowing him up, like cussed him out when I finally did get a hold of him. Like, nigga, where the fuck you been? You ain't talked to me in 7 days. Blah blah blah. Do you want this relationship or not? And he probably folded because sometimes it's considered rude to say no, bitch. I don't want this relationship. That's why I ain't called you in 7 days. But now that I think about it, I feel like I probably trapped a couple of people just based off of me being thirsty and them being overly nice. Dude, you gotta stop being so fucking nice, bro.
you don't want this shit. You don't want the bitch. Just tell her. Like,
But we gotta be able to see those signs too. But I was young,
yeah,
you know.
I see the signs now.
Right.
You know, I definitely see the signs now. Like,
I thought somebody kidnapped him, like he went to jail, like there was something really like a really strong force keeping him from me. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was just probably the simple fact that he was doing things that he wanted to do, and I wasn't one of those things. And then finally, when he got bored enough, which was 7 days later, he finally decided to pick the phone. But I was dumb enough to not equate that to, oh, not interested.
but come to think about it, I trapped a few niggas too. You know, I
We
get
have
it.
to we have to speak about this, like make an AA meeting.
You know, like I tell them like they was the worst and shit like that, but it was me. You know, it was fucking me. I Staple one is an ugly dude, whatever. I think you might know what I'm talking about. Like, okay,
Yes.
so I trapped him because I'm like, I know this ugly nigga ain't trying to play me. Like the fuck. So yeah, I accumulated some fake tears and shit like that. He had some okay dick, I guess, but it was just some fake ugly.
You
That
cried for him?
girl, I'm embarrassed to even say it. I fucking left work early just because I was stressed out because you give me some weak okay dick and then you fucking ugly on top of that. You think you're about to play me? Like that was my first time getting played by somebody that I definitely wouldn't looked at twice. You know, if you approach me. But so what the hell? I might make a mistake later on tonight.
You're so funny,
It's so
Josh.
annoying. but yeah, I just it was. I think that relationship was really toxic because he gave me some penis. I gave an ugly dude a chance. He gave me some penis, and he tried to low key play me like he was really handsome. I mean, he could be handsome sometimes.
But other ugly dudes, they just want some pussy also. You know? Did we
Maybe you
ever
thought I was ugly, you know?
or that shit? That's a good fucking hypothesis. Like sometimes we think niggas are ugly. They probably think we ugly, and that's why they think they. And it's fucked up because, like, I used to particularly like try to pick the dudes that they not too ugly, but they not too cute. They just like the right amount of ugly. And I would try to say like, okay, he can't play me. He's not cuter than me, but he's not that bad either. So can't nobody riff my dude. But ugly dudes don't give a fuck either. They might be choosing us for the same reason. Like, she's a little bit ugly too. She shouldn't be doing no crazy shit. She won't cuss me out. She'll bring me peace. She'll cook for me because she's a little bit ugly.
Right.
But
Exactly. So I mean that could be the case, you know, why guys just want to give you some dick and they don't really want you for real. It's because you might be ugly.
yeah,
I'm okay with somebody calling me ugly. Like,
we are ugly. It's like 100% guaranteed that we're ugly to somebody.
yeah, for sure.
Might even be somebody that wants to have sex with us.
No.
Maybe some dudes specifically like having sex with ugly girls just so they feel like the ugly girl won't pursue them. They just feel privileged to have some beautiful dick or some shit.
Okay, repeat that again.
Like handsome guys, they probably fuck ugly girls because
they got money.
No, because the ugly girls probably won't pursue them romantically for real. They'll just be happy that they got some dick from them. You know,
but sometimes it's not the case because maybe that girl don't think she's ugly, and you know, and ugly. It could be a lot of things. Your attitude, all that shit. You know, your energy could be ugly, makes you an ugly person. But yeah, like that still could cause havoc. You know, he could be handsome. He could. Try to not put a person on blast. He could be handsome, and he, you know, she just a. I'm trying to word my shit right so I won't put the shit on blast, okay?
Just do it. Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Do it.
But she, like, I don't know. Ugly, handsome dudes fuck ugly females for one of many reasons. Maybe because they're not financially stable, you know, and they feel like she got money or something like that because she's ugly.
Or maybe ugly girls fuck the best. They got a lot of shit to make up for, especially the girls that know they're ugly. Like, we the best. Let's go with time. All right, bet Josh.
We also have Twitch. I gotta put the link in later on the page. Yeah, so I can't put shit on the page because I'm blocked.
Y'all like our YouTube page, man. Facebook don't be paying this shit, man.
No, it's not even about that. It's that Facebook always blocking me.
And Facebook always blocking her. Like this on YouTube, man. Like, where?
I'm gonna put the link up later, but besides that, we put the link up earlier. I'm trying to give like scenarios here, like
scenarios for what?
For this toxic shit. Like, it's a lot of ways you could create a toxic relationship.
I don't know. We just gotta love our penises and vaginas more. Like, it has to be some form of self-dislike if you're just giving your body up to multiple people.
You trying to say?
I'm not talking about you. Like, you make it seem like I've only had sex with one person my entire life.
It seems like it.
I have not. I have bodies. I got bodies. I got enough bodies.
I used to have sex because, like I said, I just thought that's the way you're supposed to show love was through sexual shit. You're supposed to put your dick in me in. You're supposed to put your dick in me in. You know, I thought that's how you're supposed to love people. You know, like that's how I felt. You know, I subscribe to sex. And that's why I was info. Like, it was to the point like, oh, this nigga said something stupid. I'm done with him. I'll fuck somebody else the next day. I'm gonna do some weird shit, you know.
So you use sex as a way to show love and a way to show revenge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Toxic. Toxic.
That's why I don't have sex no more, you know, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I know I'm toxic. I know I create a lot of toxic relationships, and come to think about it, a lot of relationships failed because of fucking me. Because I wouldn't let that nigga leave because he has some good dick, and I didn't feel like finding nobody else and fucking him. That's all it was. He didn't have good dick. I subscribe to dick. So if I kept you around, you didn't want to be around, but I low key threatened you, and you stayed because you scared me. I apologize. I know I'm a bigger woman, and I was like almost 300 pounds at the time too, with these skinny ass niggas. Like,
Damn, so you was really trapping motherfuckers.
trapping. You feel me? I was trapping. I didn't trap the niggas that I had kids with. That's for fucking sure. Hell no. But other than that, like that was like when I was that toxic. That was probably like I want to say how old is Monty too? So it was probably like right before I met his dad. I was very toxic. You know.
I say you better now.
Yeah, I'm definitely better. My kids made me better for sure. They made me better.
I want to apologize to, for all the men that I trapped into being my friend for an extended period of time. I'm sorry.
Because of dick.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm sorry. Like, fucking sorry. I didn't love myself.
I'm sorry to an extent because you could have stopped fucking me. You know, even if I threatened you, you could have like, bitch, you crazy. You could have fucking left. I would have been okay with that.
Some dudes believe women. Like,
yeah, some dudes believe women because that's why they scared to leave because they scared they might fucking kill themselves, you know?
Right. It depends on the dude. Like, women, we know what to say with certain dudes. It's either we say we'll kill them or we say we kill ourselves, okay? If it's a big ass nigga who's all buff and like we can't tell this nigga that we're gonna kill him. He's not gonna give a fuck. He'll still leave. But if you wanna trap this nigga, I'll kill myself, I swear to God. Fine, don't do it.
Or they in a parking lot and one of the bitch speed off and shit, act like she really about to kill herself. Just driving all crazy and stuff.
Like, or shit.
Popping up at, their house and shit,
They job,
all that.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Ain't no.
If the nigga wants to leave, you let the nigga leave. Trust me, you probably doing yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I wish I just let them niggas leave, honestly. Because I would have been rich by now. Not fucking with a lot of these niggas, And yes, I used to. I feel like some niggas did subscribe to me because I had money. I could admit to that shit. Can't no nigga do that shit now though. You gotta have the money, bitch.
I used to cash dudes out. Oh my God, I used to cash them out.
Oh my God, that shit was crazy.
But that was me creating a toxic environment.
Yes, like nigga, I paid for this, I paid for that. You supposed to stay with me.
Guilt tripping a nigga.
Guilt tripping.
Like, I took care of you, nigga. I fed you. I bought you clothes. I let you sleep on my mama's couch. Like, you can't leave me, nigga.
Leave me.
Stay.
I gave you my body. I gave you my soul. You're the first nigga I slept with for a long time. Do you do this to me? No, damn well I'm lying.
I need you. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you don't need that nigga. Love yourself.
Love yourself first. If you got to do all that shit just to keep a nigga, it's because you don't love yourself. That's why.
I love you though. Not to be harsh, she said that pretty harsh because you don't love yourself. It's okay.
No, that's exactly what it is. Cause I didn't love myself I didn't love myself fully. I just love what I can give out.
What if this is the first time people are hearing this though?
I don't give a fuck. You don't love yourself.
But
you don't love yourself.
We have to give off love though.
I ain't giving off love, bitch. Leave that nigga alone. He says he don't want to be with you. He says he don't want to be with you. Leave that nigga alone. Stop trying to trap that nigga into suicide and all that shit, like all that dumb shit. Just stop doing it. That's creating a toxic relationship.
Did we touch on the toxic part where we be purposefully trying to get pregnant?
I used to do. And I could admit that shit. I used to do it. I don't give a fuck. It didn't happen. Karma is a bitch. I can tell you that it's a bitch. I'm trying to trap the niggas and to get me pregnant and shit like that. But at that time, I couldn't get pregnant. So now I can get pregnant, and I got some, yeah. but yeah.
That shit toxic. Like, oh
Toxic.
yeah, just pull out.
Or I'm actually pregnant.
Or I got birth control. Or man, that's even more toxic, bro. Saying that you pregnant when you not, bro. Like that shit's even more crazy than purposely trying.
I'm embarrassing myself right now.
It's
niggas,
okay.
Niggas gonna come out like that bitch told me she was pregnant.
How many people have you
done
done
that,
that
bitch?
to?
I don't know.
You said that to multiple people, Alita, that you were pregnant and you wasn't?
I mean, sometimes it did say a positive pregnancy test, but when I went to the doctor, I couldn't hold a baby over like 6 weeks. I always had miscarriages, but some instances I really wasn't pregnant.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah, could be cat.
Oh, cat. That's toxic. Okay, if your girl is pregnant every other month and then lose the baby, she loses the baby every other month. Shut up, they can't hear me. And then she loses the baby every other month.
I'm crying.
Like that's
I lost the
toxic.
baby every day.
You lost the baby every day?
Hey, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
Blood clot. I'm having a blood clot. That shit crazy. Be careful. Fake pregnancies and females trying to get you to get them pregnant. Like at the last minute, flip your ass over, get on top, start riding you to where you can't even pull out. That's toxic. Okay?
Oh, God. I just embarrassed myself.
And then you can't even
I finally admitted some shit like that.
What?
I hate this podcast.
What?
I finally admitted so I never
faking your pregnancy?
Yeah.
Look, and then this is so crazy because a lot of women will not say that they fake the pregnancy to keep a nigga, bro. But females do that shit.
That's why I could tell when a bitch is lying
about being pregnant.
Yes, when we have some people in our lives who lie, tell the nigga they pregnant, and I'm like, okay, you're not pregnant, bitch. This nigga just don't want you. You're trying to, put a baby on him just so he can stay with you, and then y'all get back in good. Now you had a miscarriage, the baby didn't survive, or you go to the fake hospital and saying, oh yes, the baby lost. Bitch, where are your papers? Because they give you papers. If a bitch tell you that she's pregnant, tell her take that pregnancy test in front of you. Make sure she don't got her friends pee in her either. Just make sure. Get some. And I'm telling you, because I'm a grimy
Big Cap
bitch.
is telling y'all.
I'm a grimy ass bitch. I used to be one. So just tell her, just the bitches could write up some fake hospital shit too. So go to the hospital with that bitch. Oh, like act like you happy. Oh, baby, you really pregnant? Okay, let's go and get another pregnancy test so I can see the shit for myself. The bitches lie. They do. They big cat. I used to be like that, so I could vouch for females like that. Used to act like a baby kick in my stomach and shit. And the crazy thing, but I want guys to get like an actual blood test, because if you fake a pregnancy in your mind, you can actually have pregnancy symptoms.
Like fat belly, throwing up, or some bitches be making themselves throw up and shit. So
exactly. So, and that's a toxic ass relationship. You need to get yourself out. When you find that bitch lying, get out. Get the fuck out. And all the guys that I lied to,
yeah, apologize right now.
I'm not sorry. You have to do that.
You were stupid. You said I'm not sorry. You had some good dick. She is sorry. That was toxic. And if she scarred you, like if she had you pacing and sweating really hard, like, oh my God, I can't have a baby with this bitch. Oh my God. I'm sorry on her behalf. Okay. She's not toxic anymore.
Not anymore. Trust me. I don't lie about no shit like that.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever lied and said I was pregnant? No, because it's always been true. Like, that's like my curse. That's like the fucked up part. Like I've never lied about being pregnant because that shit has always haunted me. Like being pregnant.
I wouldn't be surprised if my phone started going off.
I wish I would.
Like, bitch, you lied to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you know I'm
hold
talking
on.
about you?
Hold on. To this day, you're still keeping up some of the lies that you've told about being pregnant. these niggas still think that y'all had a child and it died. Alita, you're not shit, bro. I swear.
Oh God! I mean, listen. I'm sorry. To a certain extent, you just have to. I was looking at you around my coochie all the time.
What? Okay, so tell me, as a woman who was that thirsty for some dick, that you want to conjure a whole baby, like, what? Like, did you not know the dynamics with babies at the time? Like, because I've always been scared about having a baby. Like, that's always been like my biggest fear.
Ooh,
Like,
it's called goo goo. Goo goo. Goo goo. Google that shit.
you can't Google being a parent, Alita. Like, you really probably be having these niggas about to have a heart attack. Like, I couldn't lie. I just can't lie about something that big. Like, that shit's scary. Like, I'll lie about
You know what?
something.
And it's crazy. It was the niggas who didn't have kids.
And that's wow, that's even more fucked up because them the ones who secretly want kids, bro. Like, don't okay, if the dude ain't got no kids, you can't sit up here and keep lying about being pregnant because what if he knows that he can't have kids in general? Then you just look stupid. Like
oh, we know a bitch like that.
I don't know no bitches like that. I don't know.
Listen, I know a bitch who keeps lying to certain individuals saying she's pregnant all the time. And she goes to the hospital without him, you know. And I feel like he's starting to know that she's lying, you feel me? That she's pregnant every month and shit. Oh, I think I'm having a girl because somebody else's kid did this or somebody she just doesn't fucking know, you know.
Just stop lying about being pregnant, okay? It's never been that deep, okay? Just stop lying, okay? That's toxic.
You're creating a toxic relationship. You're trying to trap a nigga who really don't want to be with you.
That's why some dudes be so cold that they just be like, abort that motherfucker, bro. Like, it's fucked up.
And you know, karma got his way of playing. You know, I trust me. I'm a fool with karma because karma has came. I say my kids are karma. I love them. I had an option to abort them or not, but I kept them because it was a point in time where I couldn't hold a baby for a certain amount of weeks. But you know, I'm glad they're here. You know, but I just wish I picked different fathers, honestly. You know, so yeah, I do.
That's, I mean, I know, but you were talking about karma. Say how that's your karma.
That's
for
my
lying.
karma. That's my karma for lying. That's my karma for fucking lying. You know, that's my karma.
I really admire you, Alita. Like, you say a lot of shit that females won't say. Like,
I used to try niggas.
I know a lot of females that just really, I know, just be lying about being pregnant. And like to this day, like I help them uphold that lie. I help them with the
and you
lie.
know, these certain females, they won't say that shit in front of me because I'm gonna call that bitch out. Like, bitch, you're lying, bro.
Alita, you would not say that. Like, you the type, you would ask a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah, I ask a bunch of questions first, and then my final result, you're lying. You're not pregnant.
But you ain't gonna say that, Alita. Stop.
Why wouldn't I?
So you.
Nobody ever came to me because they know my energy.
Well, you don't remember that time we was at my house, and some people was there that kind of fit the description, and you was just asking a bunch of questions. You ain't just come out and be like,
"Was I drunk?"
No, you was not drunk. I'll talk to you about it off camera. But bottom line is, she asked a bunch of questions.
If you're around and this is your people, it's because it's out of respect for you.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. Out of respect for you, because you know how my mouth can get. And it could cause fights. Okay?
That's true.
So it's out of respect for you.
I mean, but you was still asking a bunch of questions though, so you might as well have said that she was lying. Like, you're like a undercover asshole, you know? Like, you don't.
I ask real ass questions. You know? Real ass questions, and they think, and then they say they have a miscarriage.
That's none of my business.
Like, the bitch is going to be, no, fuck that shit. Stop lying, telling these niggas you're pregnant just to keep these motherfucking niggas. You feel me? Like, it's pointless. It's fucking pointless because you're not pregnant. You can't produce a baby. It was one bitch in Ohio who actually had a whole baby shower just to keep a nigga belly fat and everything. And she was never pregnant.
Man, she must have been eating to uphold that.
Eating good. Sister Cole, my energy, you mean they know you. What about it?
Jay, the top
Period.
fan.
Period.
Jay Luster.
My nigga Jay.
My nigga Jay.
I don't know. I don't mean to call you a
Jay, you ever been trapped? Anybody ever trapped you? Like, you ever have any of your kids by, not your will, or you ever been lied to and somebody told you they were pregnant and they weren't? We're trying to see how common this is. How, like, because I know some dudes, like, they say that they're like, oh, yeah, she pregnant, and then, like, it's never mentioned again. Like, 5 years later, like, what happened to the baby? Oh, yeah, it wasn't mine. It wasn't born, you mean, at all.
man. That shit, wow.
I'm taking a shot every time Rod gives LEELEE the side eye. I'm not trying to give her the side eye, Jay. Like, I'm not trying to be judgmental.
She's just surprised that I'm actually putting this shit out there, knowing some of these niggas probably watching,
Yeah,
Jay. They're
Jay.
gonna watch it later. So they gonna be like, oh, so she was lying. This bitch never produced a pregnancy test and that. When I got actual pregnant, I produced a pregnancy test. I showed a pregnancy test. So yeah, but it's a lot of times the bitch is lying for real, because this is another good one. Every time you're trying to break up with her, she's pregnant. Just every time, no matter what. Every time you're trying to break up with her, she's pregnant. She got to go to the hospital, or she got to do something crazy shit, go to the psych ward. Yes, that's get away from that type of bitch. Unsubscribe.
Psych ward.
Unlike,
maybe that's the right place to be.
Yeah,
a psych ward.
Exactly.
Use that as a sign.
Use that as a sign. It's a lot of sign. It's like, listen to me, because I used to be a grumpy ass female. Okay, when it comes to trapping niggas. Oh, this nigga want to leave me? I'm pregnant. Or if I feel like he want to leave me, I'm pregnant. What you gonna leave now? Child support, nigga. Threatening with that shit, and they stayed, and I give them some good ass pussy, and then like a week later, oh my god, my period came out. Oh shit, this is the miscarriage. No, nigga, it's my period.
Ain't no sister want to trap me. Yeah, be careful. Don't talk to Alita in a weird way. Don't have sex with Alita, okay?
Listen, I'm not like that no more. I know. Listen, I experienced a lot of karma.
Bring your own condoms.
I have my own condoms. Fuck you. After 4 to 6 months, always looking to get out. He said after 4 to 6 months, always looking to get out.
And that might be the case with men. Like, because I got a question, like, for men, only men, not women, okay? This is just a man thing, okay? If a man, is in a relationship, right? And then after a while, like, he doesn't want to be in a relationship and he knows this, do you guys stay just because a woman comes up with a crisis? Like, is that the thing you guys do? Is that what holds most men back? Because I would feel like most men would want to switch it up, here and there, like, but if they feel like their girl or their friend, for that 6 months period of time wouldn't be able to handle the breakup, they just end up staying anyway, even if it is like a phantom baby on the way. Like,
Phantom as fuck. I ain't shit. I'm the definition of an ain't shit bitch. I'm working on myself though. That's why I'm single, because I know I still got toxic traits. I still probably, if I'm in a relationship now, I'll probably make up some bullshit.
But did it help though? Like, did they stay? Like, when you brought up the phantom baby?
Oh yeah,
it did. So dudes do have hearts.
Yeah, they do. Someone who really wants to.
Right, and then that's sad.
And then I got pregnant, but I didn't really want a child. I was actually fucking pregnant. That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man. Shit happens.
He said, hell yes, happened way more than you think.
I know it happens. There's so many phantom babies out here. Rest in peace to the phantom babies that were born and died in their parents' minds.
Rest in peace to all minds.
Yeah. How many babies did you have mentally? How many babies are dead in your mental that were born and died? 20? At least you're lying. You can't have 20.
More than that. I don't know.
20 phantom babies?
20 phantom babies.
You told 20 different dudes, or like?
Not 20 different dudes. It was the same relationship.
You was tricking the same dude? Who was it? Tell me.
I'm not telling you that.
All right, well, just tell me what it starts with.
No.
They ain't gonna fucking know. It could be any letter.
Nah, nigga, they gonna know.
Just tell me the letter. Well, tell me the last letter of the name.
No.
Not even the last letter? Does it rhyme with phone?
No, it don't. No, it don't. You bitch. No, it don't rhyme with phone.
It does, doesn't it? Does it rhyme with phone?
No.
They don't know what I'm talking about.
I do, and he would. Okay, that's why I'm not telling you.
I mean, he would already know by this point, so just tell me if it rhymes with
No,
phone.
I'm gonna tell you. It was Jeremiah.
Really? Oh shit!
And it not with me.
But he wanted a kid.
He wanted a kid.
Damn.
I'm not talking about that abortion.
You told him what?
I got an abortion.
You told Jeremiah you got an abortion? This is why you probably don't subscribe to women anymore. This is why. You
Sorry for turning you gay, bro. You was always gay. No matter.
Nah, bro, that was you. You gay. You toxic ass man gay. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, she had a phantom abortion too. Jay, she out here having a phantom babies, phantom abortions. Like, this is a thing. Damn, Alita, really? This all makes sense. What if he was just lying? What if he wanted you to just find out some crazy, elaborate things so you can leave his ass for lying about his babies? How many times you lied to him, Alita? Oh, so it was majority of the times you lied was to him? Apologize.
no gay boy.
You can't say that.
It's like that.
Alita, did you just say no gay boy? We're not against the LGBTQ community. I said all the letters correctly in order. Alita, bro.
He said we turned him out the wrong way. But we don't know which Jeremiah we talking about, so it don't matter. I had a few of them.
Bro.
We don't know which one it is. I had a few of Jeremiah's.
So was that the main one you lied to?
Yes.
And he stayed with you every time you lied?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You know what? And the crazy thing about it, like when I was done with him, he wanted to be with me, and I didn't want to be with him. That's the sad part. That's the end of the story of the relationship. Yeah, I'm a fucked up person. You know, I used to do fucked up shit. That's why you gotta listen to women like me. I'm trying to give you all the signs when bitches have phantom pregnancies. You know, because I'm phantom queen.
We should have titled the fucking shit phantom pregnancies, phantom abortions, phantom bitches thoughts.
I'm just do a quick video for that. That's short.
We make a TikTok.
Yeah,
Stop lying.
exactly.
You ain't pregnant. You ain't go to the doctor.
I remember one of my friends. I told her I was pregnant. I went to I don't know, it was a women's care center, and she was like, I said, yeah, I'm pregnant. She said, and she had a baby already. Yeah, she was like, how far along was she? She said, I said 3 weeks. She said, oh, I thought they could only tell me 5. I started pregnant. I was like, oh shit, this video.
It's always that person that know when your ass is lying, you know. So there's no point. There's no point in lying. Like, it's always a person that knows when you're lying, you know. Shit, I be knowing when motherfuckers is lying. I'm just too nice to tell you that I know.
That's when you start asking questions.
Why? I don't care. Like, if that's making them feel
No, that's
better,
gonna make a nigga go crazy.
right, that's true, because, yeah.
We gotta start calling out bitches like that. Stop lying so this man can stay with you. If this nigga don't want to stay with you, let this nigga go. You probably doing yourself a fucking favor.
Right.
Period.
You're definitely doing yourself a favor by not actually being pregnant. Like, because it be the childish bitches, not childish, the childless bitches lying about being pregnant. Like, girl, if you only had kids, you would never lie about being pregnant at all. Like, you would
It's not
never.
fun at all. It's not fun. I would never lie about that shit again. That's
Yeah.
fucking that traumatized me, honestly.
But you didn't have kids.
I'm talking about now.
Oh yeah, I know. But the only reason like
Oh,
you were
before
lying,
then? Oh yeah, I was lying. Yeah.
yeah, you didn't have no kids.
Yeah, I
You
was
just
just
started
lying.
having kids.
Yeah, I just started having kids.
I've been had kids. Okay, so
Our culture is all about lies and capping. Yes, it is. A whole lie. And guess what? I'm not a capper no more. I said what I said. You feel me? It's no point of me lying to you, you know?
yeah, you keeping it 100
Yeah.
right now.
Exactly.
That's how I know you're
You know,
not lying.
it took years for me to actually admit some shit. And how to take this podcast. It's like therapy, honestly. You know, because I was holding in some shit. You feel me? You know, with some more shit, I ain't gonna push that out there yet. You feel me? Because then niggas might want to actually kill me.
Really?
Yes, niggas might actually want to kill me. Like, this bitch, what? It was her the whole time, you know, fucking up there.
What'd you do? Sneak a boy in that bed with y'all, or? Oh, okay, that's the only way I can see you getting killed. Like trying to do a 3-way with a boy.
No, that's disgusting. But yeah, I used to do some fucked up ass shit. You know, that's why, you know, I try not to judge people. But I do judge bitches who have phantom pregnancies.
Phantom pregnancy,
Yeah.
stop it.
Just stop, because when you tell me you're pregnant or you had a miscarriage, I know you're lying. I just know you're lying. If I start asking you questions, I know you're lying. You know, so.
Dang, so now they gonna know we know that they lying.
I don't give a fuck, you lying ass bitch. I don't care.
Stop lying.
Just stop.
Take it to the grave? No, she needs to expose herself.
No, that some shit I will take to the grave, because I ain't about to get murked out here. Fuck.
What did you do?
I ain't about to tell you what I did.
You have to tell me.
No.
It's for you to get killed about?
Yeah, I would have killed somebody for it.
Let me think. What would a
Don't even sit here and guess, Carl, because I'm gonna laugh if you get it right. So, so yeah, like, but yeah. So let's.
You ain't give him no disease, did you?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. Sorry, let me keep guessing. Let me keep thinking.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of why I would kill you. Like it would be give me a disease. I wouldn't kill you over a phantom baby. I would be relieved that it was a phantom baby actually.
Anyway, let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah.
She ain't about to play guessing game on here, and I'm start laughing and shit.
I'm gonna come back one if I figure it out, guys.
Y'all, and then you said diseases. Y'all niggas need to stop giving these bitches STDs. No, you fucking have it, so they can stay with your ass.
Bitches do it too.
Yeah, they do. I know a few bitches who actually give them some shit that they think they can't get rid of just so they can stay with them. That's disgusting. I would kill you.
Yeah.
I would have killed the nigga that gave me something I couldn't get rid of. For real. That shit. For real.
So I asked you. That's like one of the things that.
I never gave nobody. Listen.
Oh no, I'm not saying you
I'm about to
did.
say.
I'm just telling you that's why I guess that. I'm not
Oh.
accusing you. I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking about ways that I would murder people. You hurt their kids? You give their kids some
No,
boo-boo?
I will not hit nobody's kid unless it's in front of their fucking face. Like,
Hey, you told me you hit somebody's kid
I
before,
should.
didn't you?
I can't let little niggas back in. I'll show the fuck did. I can't let little niggas back. Don't spray no fucking butt cheeks on me, you fart nigga. I can't. No fuck, his ass got punched. No, he wasn't my child. I don't care. But
Child abuse. You caved his back in.
I sure did.
This is that motion.
Exactly. That's exactly how he looked like. That's exactly how he looked like.
Like,
Yeah, I hit other niggas' kids.
Mhm.
I did. Just because they did some disrespectful shit. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna disrespect me.
Facts. Your kids can be toxic sometimes. Make it your fucking kids. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
Wrap it up. It's a good conversation.
Good combo.
I exposed myself, but I don't care. What you gonna do about it? It was years ago. You should be over it now. Our phantom baby is messing with us. So fuck.
Oh shit! All right.
The fuck, you know.
We'll see you guys later, though. Sister to sister,
Lily Price.
grandma aunt.
And for the guys who did actually give me a kid, I appreciate you because of that. Other than that, I wish you was.
Rest in peace to the phantom babies all around us. All right, peace and love.
Peace and love. Fuck you. You get your feelings.
Well, you're not sure. You need to apologize to these men. You lied.